I mean, we could. We're live. Are we live? We're live. Hi, guys. Bag of Cats Crazy. Sunday afternoon stream. You know the deal. When the wife's away, the kid will play. I'm the kid in that story, apparently. I have nothing on tap today. Well, I got a couple things on tap today. But as usual, I love Sundays. Love to open up a can of crazy about the Denver Broncos when there's nothing else to do. And I do have a couple things that we're going to go over today that I find super interesting. And a lot of them have to do with Bo Nix and what Broncos country thinks about him. And I also made a list of, I guess, our 10 best players. I probably should have put more thought into it if I was going to call that. But what I did do is I wanted to see how many games each player's worth on this list and what your thoughts are on that. Have you done that? No, I have not. I have not done my picks yet. No. I mean, we could pick. You want to pick? We could pick all the division winners today too. Take me 2 minutes to. We'd have to do a tier list maker. We'd just steal one, find one. That would work. Welcome in, everybody, by the way. Good to see you. It's been 2 weeks. It's good to be back. Yeah. So we could do, yeah, we will also pick all the winners of each division. And we got to get out of here. I got an hour, the most. So good to see you guys. Let's do this. All right, so these 10 players kind of 10 players, 12 players, 13 players. These are our best players, okay, or our most impactful players. And I'm going to start at number 10. Actually, I'm going to start with an honorable mention, Will Lutz. Is it 1L, guys? Is it 1L for Will Lutz? I believe it is. It's only 1L in Lutz. So honorable mention for him, because if we did not have Lutz this year, I would say that's a one game hit. And so I value any player that I feel would give us a loss. Does that make sense? So Will Lutz makes the list as an honorable mention. I'd probably put him higher if he wasn't a kicker, but I'm not Mace. I don't care about kickers and punters as much. But I think we're going to need him this year. I think he's going to be Clutch Lutz instead of, he's going to be Clutch Lutz instead of Klutz Lutz like he was in Kansas City last year. All right, player, Brandon Jones. Super stud for us last year. And I won't get into stats because that's boring, but how great was he and how great is he going to be with Hufanga back there this year? Our safety setup looks so nice. But I think Brandon Jones being out, we saw what happened when, our backfield was hurting last year. And was it PJ Locke just had surgery? He's trying to come back from a surgery that nobody's ever come back from. So losing Brandon Jones, I think, would definitely cost us a game, maybe even 2 games. But I'll say a game. So that would be his impact. But I've got him as a top 10 player on the team. And I probably would move some of these around, like Quinn Miners. Like, he's probably a top 5 player on the team. But for this list, I guess I'm kind of going more about impact. Like, how many games would it cost us if Quinn Miners was out? Certainly a game. He's on this list. I think it would cost us a game. Maybe more. Yeah. Returning everybody. Good point. Everybody's returning. So, it's just critical to have all those guys. So maybe with, if you had 4 guys that were returning and or 5 guys, we could get by, depending on what team we play, we could get by without Miners and not drop a game. But it's more of like like you lose somebody for the whole season. Would it cost us a game? And I certainly think Quinn Miners being gone would cost us a game, maybe two. JK and RJ. So there's been some discussion amongst people, not me. I've been pretty consistent. I think J.K. Dobbins is RB1. He's going to come in as our starter. And I know Sean Payton will do committees, and he'll have Dobbins, he'll have Harvey, he'll have Jaleel, and then we'll see what happens with Audric Estime. I maintain that Audric's in trouble. I think a lot of people feel that way, and some people feel like because he's only 23 and because he's young and he's definitely going to make the team, he's got to get another chance. Like, I liked him as a draft pick too, and I just can't get over the fact that he was benched for a playoff game. He didn't really look explosive. He didn't really look big. He didn't run big. So hopefully this offseason is a bit of a wake-up call. I know there were reports about how the team had reached out to Audric and told him that he was an important part of their plans. So we'll see about that. But if JK and RJ, that combo works the way I think it is, that's going to be that's going to cost us a game, and I really feel that way. What's up, Dak? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Everybody check out Dak on Twitter if you haven't. I'm sure you guys know who he is now, and he's got a show out now. It's fantastic. Love Dak around here. All right, Cortland Sutton. If you don't think Cortland Sutton and Bo Nix have got it going on, you probably haven't thought it through. I know we like to argue about, is Cortland Sutton a number one receiver in the NFL? Well, he certainly is, because he's the Broncos' number one receiver. And sure, we could have a more impactful receiver, somebody with some run after the catch, or some more speed, I guess, what we're looking for. But we have those players on the team. But Cortland Sutton was Bo's favorite target. Had a great season last year. He's only going to be better this year. And they need to get that contract to work out. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice again. I was yelling at a golf ball all morning. It wasn't doing what I told it to do. I think if Cortland Sutton went down, it's 2 games. I think it would cost us 2 games for sure. So he makes the list. Number 7, Nick Bonito. There was some opportunistic. I go back and forth on this. There was some I don't want to say fluky, pass rushy stuff last year. They did work for a lot of those sacks, but there were a lot of sacks, but a lot of them were coverage sacks. If you go back and watch, I feel like the quarterback's being sacked at 4 seconds, and that to me says he just didn't have anywhere to go. He should have bailed or thrown it away, and he didn't, and so he got sacked. So even though the Broncos had a lot of sacks and had a nice pass rush thing going, I'm not putting Nick Bonito up in that, Von Miller type area stratosphere yet. In fact, as far as impact goes, I probably would put him below Cortland Sutton personally, but I've got him here for now. I think it would cost us if he was out, though. And I certainly hope he stays in. Dre Greenlaw needs to be healthy, guys. We've already got to deal with Alex Singleton, who's coming back from his injury. A lot of you guys don't even think Alex will be starting or even be on the team. There's a lot of hate for Singleton. I know he had some troubles. But I think he's your starter at inside linebacker until proven otherwise. And then, so it'll be Dre and Singleton there. I think if Dre went out, that would cost us. Because I'm thinking big wins this year. I think that could cost us 2 games as well. And following on that one, I got Zach at number 4. Zach Allen's a great player for the Broncos. I'll say he's a two-loss player too. If he's out, it's going to cost us a couple games. Top 100 player in the NFL. Like, I give 2 shits about what the NFL thinks, but he's definitely top 10 for us. Garrett Bowles, I guess he's in his 9th year now. Is that right? It's an interesting question. Like, who's our most? It'd be like Michael Burton or somebody would be our highest, and then maybe Lutz. I'll look that up. But I think Bowles is 9 or 10 years now. But he's he's the left tackle, and without him, he's not Garrett Holds anymore. He's Garrett Bowles. He's really coming to his own. He's a top 5 player for the Broncos now. I've got him at number 3 for impact. If we lost our left tackle, that would be a lot for second year Bo Nix to deal with when he's already dealing with all the other things he has to do. But of course, we're going to talk about Bo here in a second. Second most impactful player is our best player, Patrick Surtain the second. He's the best player on the team, one of the best players in the NFL, probably a top 10 or 15 player in the whole NFL, and we've got him. As far as impact go, it's huge. We do have a really strong defensive backfield, though, and we have a little bit of depth there now. So as far as impact goes, it would cost us 2 to 3 games, I think, without him, maybe even more. Jeez, I don't even want to think about it. So that's why I've got him at number 2, and then I've got Bo Nix at number 1 because of the impact. Not that he's our best player, but he's our most impactful player. He's the NFL starting quarterback. So different way of doing things. So just to recap, got Brandon Jones, Quinn, whichever of these guys is our starting running back in week 10. Okay, that's our 8th most impactful player. Cortland, get your contract done, please. Nick Bonito, play well, get a contract next year. Dre Greenlaw, please stay healthy. We need you. Zach Allen at 4, Garrett PS2, and Bo Nix. And I kind of like that list. I'm not saying that's the end of the world beater, but those 10 players are going to have a lot to say about this season, this year. And somebody else will too, right? Somebody else is going to jump up there and cause some trouble and cause some havoc. Other thing I want to get to today is Zach Seegers, friend of the show. Has been on 3 times, I think, on Mic'd Up. And one of the co-hosts of Let's Talk Broncos. If you're not familiar with Let's Talk Broncos on YouTube, check them out. I'm sure you are familiar. And executive producer at KOA Radio. He did this kind of neat little poll, and I think we need to talk about it. What's up, Broncos fan for life? What's up, brother? Okay, so it excludes the top 4. So the top 4 would be Burrow, Allen, Lamar Jackson, and whatever Kansas City, that guy, whatever his name is. So those 4 are not here, but basically the question is Bo Nix better than? And then it asks the question. So let's go through this and see if we agree with this or not. And mind you, first one's Justin Herbert, but look at 4,000 votes. Okay, 39. This is not a small sample size, so we've got plenty of sample size. I got 3,900 votes. So this is how Broncos country feels, and maybe not just Broncos country, but there'll be some trolls, and then there'll be some. Not everybody that follows Zach Seegers is going to be a Bronco fan. There's going to be people that just like deed up everything they can. But I mean, would you agree with this? Is Bo Nix better than Justin Herbert right now? Well, the answer is no, obviously, but 28% of respondents thought that Bo Nix is better. And I'm not sure how you would argue for that. But then again, let's take a look and see how far off we are. All right, so just pass yards, which is like the initial sort of how we rank. I guess yardage is important. Justin Herbert had 3,870 yards, about 100 yards more than Bo Nix. Now, what I will say is that I think I noticed the other day, look at this, 23 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. That's pretty smoking. Good for him. I hope he retires. I hope him and Harbaugh get in a big fight and they ship him off to the NFC East. Okay. Jaden Daniels. Wow. You know what? I have to keep in mind that people are not saying that Jaden Daniels is 72% better. It's just that 72% of the people think he's at least that much better than Bo Nix right now. And I think I have to agree. I did go watch some of them. Stats, aren't going to tell this whole story. Definitely a different run team, but 7.4 yards. And then 25 to 9 interceptions, a rating of 100. I mean, the guy had a great season. I don't think much separates these guys, to be honest with you. Play calling, weapons, just the situation around him and a couple freak plays. But yeah, Jaden Daniels looks good. I really don't have an issue with either one of those. I'd be all right with that. If you guys are, I'm all right with it. CJ Stroud, wow, we're really punishing CJ for this. What, his slump year last? Was he that bad? I keep hearing how he had a down year, but was he that bad? Is he still in the? Oh, he's right here in the. Compared to Jaden Daniels and Josh Allen, it's kind of right here. A little more than 50%. Sorry, I lost my stream there for a second. I have obstructions, apparently. I got some tree limbs I got to cut down. All right, so CJ Stroud. Okay. Yeah, Bo Nix better than CJ Stroud right now. I'm on board with that. You guys are cool with that? I'm cool with that. Yes. CJ Stroud. Yep. Most of you agree with that. Matthew Stafford. That should be no, and it is no. Closer than I would think, though. A lot of people either down on Matt Stafford. Is it because he's 90 years old, or because I think he's still a great quarterback. Certainly a top 7 quarterback in the league, I would think. But that's cool. Jalen Hurts? No. 30% of you think that Bo Nix is better than Jalen Hurts. Super Bowl champion Jalen Hurts? Is it because you think he's more running? So he does more running than anything? Yeah. I mean, he's a good quarterback. I'm sorry. I don't think we're putting, I think he's a no there. Jordan Love, look at this, 70%, 69. Nice. Say that Bo is better than Jordan Love. Now, I would take Bo over most of these guys. Just to be clear, he's our quarterback. I want him over CJ Stroud, Matthew Stafford, probably Jaden Daniels, but and certainly Jordan Love. You know what? I guess I kind of agree with that. I think Bo Nix is better right now than Jordan Love. I know Jordan Love had some fire going early, but I think I'd be okay with that. All right, this one's batshit crazy to me. Bo Nix better than Dak Prescott. Are we taking? Is this like a injury thing that we're using the injury bug for this one? I guess I'm confused here. 75% of you. Where's the Dak Prescott hate coming from? That guy's a great quarterback. A little coaching, a little offense, like from this century, and wow, that surprises me. But again, maybe this is an injury thing. I don't know. Okay, better than Jared Goff right now. All right. Well, see, a lot of you don't agree with the Dak Prescott either. Okay. I'll let that go. All right. So Geno Smith, Raiders. So I get that. Geno Smith is a good quarterback. I don't like him any more than you do. And by the way, I do realize that he came from Seattle, who we hate now because of the whole debacle. I'm not going to mention the trade or the name. But Geno Smith, last year, 4th in yards, 7.5, 21 and 15, 93 rating. I mean, kind of getting it done. It's a lot of yards. He had a nice season. He's still a good quarterback. I hope he fails miserably with the Las Vegas Raiders. But I'm not sure that this makes sense to me. Does it make sense to you guys? Fucking Geno Smith is on fire. I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying he's pretty good. Got to get him out of here. Get him out of here. We don't want him. Get him out. Ship him out. You get rid of Geno Smith. You get rid of Mahomes. And I'd be pretty happy with that. Ship them both off. But that's not going to happen. Kyler Murray, got to be, Bo's better than Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's exciting. It's crazy how big of an arm he's got. I wonder how big, he's got to have big hands for a little guy. I say little guy, but he looks like he's like 5'5" on the field. Maybe he's probably like 5'10" or something, but he looks so tiny. Somebody tell me how tall Kyler Murray is in the comments, if you would. That'd be great. Baker Mayfield, shut the front door. Come on, guys. We cannot be doing this. 3,600 votes. Bo Nix is better than Baker Mayfield? What the F word? Baker Mayfield, 4,500 yards, 7.9, 71.4 completion rate, 41 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, 106 rating. What are we even doing here? My God, this is crazy. This is not even a thing. This can't be a thing. That's nuts. Yeah, that's fine. Look, guys, this is embarrassing to 320. What do you got? 15, 6, 1,800 of you guys voted for this. That's nuts. That's just pushing buttons. I'll give you Tua. Trevor Lawrence. I mean, it's weird, right? But I'm strangely on board with that too. Like, he should be really good, right? But he's not. I haven't given up on him, though. Trevor Lawrence. But right now, okay, fine. I'll give you that. Brock Purdy. Really? Another one that we just hate Brock Purdy for some reason. That is crazy to me. Brock Purdy's a really, really good quarterback. Sitting right here. A little better. 8.5. So this is yards per attempts. 8.5 is really good, guys. 65%. Almost 2-1. 96 rating. Really close. I think you guys are all right here. It's a little disparity here. Okay. It's a little bit going on with the yards per attempt. I would not trade Bo Nix for Brock Purdy, to be clear. I am saying that my internet is going in and out. But we'll say a bag of cats crazy. That's crazy. All right. I think that one should be closer. But it's fine. Better than Brock Purdy. Fine. Again, I don't want Brock Purdy over Bo Nix, but it's hard pat. You know what? I agree with this. Aaron Rodgers. Probably time to call it. Isn't it time to go home and do whatever you do? Sam Darnold. Yeah, till proven otherwise, I'm down with that. That's a big win. Yeah, I don't think we know as much, so I'm comfortable with that one. Caleb Williams, I'm comfortable with that. Justin Fields, yes. Bryce Young, yes. Russell Wilson, yes. Is that the highest one? 97? Oh, 98. Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones. Yes. Flacco, yes. Kirk Cousins. Is he a better quarterback than Kirk Cousins? It's not as weird, that's for sure. Kirk Cousins. Was he hurt last year? I can't remember. 18. He had a rough year, though, didn't he? Where did he end up? He ended up somewhere, didn't he? Where did Kirk Cousins go? I can't remember. He was with Atlanta, and now he goes. Is he still there, or did he get traded? Or is he still looking for a home? I can't remember. All right, so out of that poll, it got a little interesting. So I guess the way this is how Broncos country would rank the quarterbacks then in order. And all right, so Mahomes, Allen, Jackson, Burrow, 1 through 4. Pick your order. And then Jaden Daniels is the 5th best quarterback in the league after that rookie season. I'm kind of not agreeing with that. But I will say it's impressive that he's there. I think this whole little area here is interesting for us because you have Mahomes, Herbert, Bo Nix, all in the AFC West, all in the top 10. And where do they stick Geno? The Geno disrespect down here at 19. So let's just go through this real quick. Too high. About right. About right. About right. Too low. Should be up here. Should be up here. And then I would slide Geno and Bo Nix right here in this area without really going through it, but like I agree that Bo is a top 15 quarterback. Like I think I could put him here and be okay with it. But again, I'm not saying that there's a big difference between some of these. I'm just saying some of this stuff is a little wild. Like who is below Bo Nix that shouldn't be? Baker Mayfield should be above Bo Nix. I don't think that should be that crazy of a take. I mean, again, I hate to bring this up, but Baker Mayfield, 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns against 16 interceptions. That guy's up here. Love him or hate him. He's in the top 10. I'd put him above Jaden Daniels. I'd put him above Justin Herbert. You know what? I'd probably put Baker Mayfield 5 or 6. Baker should be 5 or 6 on this list. Yeah, this is all just cannon fodder down here. You'd really have to be in the weeds to start trying to figure out where to rank all these guys, which who cares, right? I care about this one. I'd like to see Bryce Young do well. I'd like to see Tua stay healthy. So all in all, it's not that awful of a list, although I think I did comment on it. This list is batshit crazy. And I stand by that. It's a batshit crazy list. I apologize for going on. What have we been doing this? How long have we been on this? Sorry, 30 minutes of talking about these quarterbacks. All right, so I said I would rank these. I found a tier logo. Let me see if I can find a way to. We'll share this screen and let's do a real quick, if I can. All right. Thanks to whoever made this. Let's rank. Let's pick the winners here. NFC North. Can we move these? Sure. Let's go here. I'm comfortable with that. Right? NFC North. Not taking any big risks there. Let's go. I could go either way. I'm going to go there. Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants. I think I'm actually okay just the way this is. Anybody else got anything? No? All right. Am I talking to myself? I don't mind talking to myself. It's Sunday. All right, don't look. Don't tell my wife. It's not weed or anything. It's just a vape. It's a harmless little vape. NFC West, Rams. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And here we go. This. Nothing would surprise me here other than the Bucks should win that division, NFC South. Everybody agree with that? Cool. Okay. Yeah, Atlanta. You're right. You know what? Why can't I just move this down one? Let's go that. Surprise year from Carolina. I like it. Thanks, John. Good call. I like that. All right, let's get into the AFC. Here we go. Oh, we know it's not that. And then I want to insert these, but it won't let me. There. Let's go with that. I think that's probably fair. That could be interesting here, but we'll see. We're going to have this for posterity. This is going to be up here forever, so I'll be looking stupid or smart. I put so much thought into this. We got to go here. And then I can't do that. We'll have to go here and here. I think Bills easily the favorite, AFC East. It's tricky here, though. Like with Vrabel and, coming in and then Tua with the health concerns and Mike McDaniel, like what's going to happen there? Are they going to gel? Are they going to fall back? If we just don't know. So that'd be my safe bet. And then let's do this one real quick. Let's go. Ooh. Can I just move this over here? Is that such a hard thing to do? Yeah. Guess I'm just stupid. I can see this going that way, this way. I'll go this way. Like that. Stroud bounces back. What's the coach there? Love that guy. One that we liked. All right. AFC West. First of all, let's do this. Okay. Honestly, I'm good with that. Broncos win it. KC second. Chargers third. Raiders last. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. There. You wanted me to rank them? You're welcome. There we go. That's my picks until after preseason. We'll go with that. So leave a comment if you don't like that. If you do, leave a comment. Like and subscribe too. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. We're over 1,000 now. So this off-season fodder is I'm not very good at it. I don't really know what to talk about, but I just can't stand not coming out to the studio and doing something. So we'll start with the mic'd up episodes. Will be about 2 weeks. I think we're going to do, with camp starting up, we'll have to. And so it was RK from DNVR. And then Nick Kindle, I think. Broncos for Breakfast, MHH, Mile High Huddle. I think they'll be the first ones. We were supposed to do them a few weeks ago. And I forget why we didn't. So it's probably just off-season stuff. There's nothing going on. So we'll probably get those guys to kick things off. Wouldn't mind getting if I get Zach Seegers and Ben from Sports Talk Denver to come on. Maybe we'll open the season with them. We'll see their schedules are. And speaking of that, I do want to let you know that it is, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock in Colorado. At 6 o'clock, make sure you head over to Let's Talk Broncos. It's the off season, and so Zach's been doing a lot of solo shows. I think last week he and Joey were on. Well, tonight I got a text, and they are all three on the show. So Bree will be there, Joey will be there, Zach will be there, and it's a full blown episode of Let's Talk Broncos. Should be fun. It's a camp. They're doing a camp preview, and if you know anything about Zach, he will have done a ton of work and homework on that, as I'm sure Joey will as well. And then the lovely Bree will be there to keep the kids in order. Let's hope. So, state of the Broncos. We're sitting good, guys. We've got we've won the AFC West. We've knocked off the Chiefs. We might have to go play the Bills again, but we got a first round bye, and they got beat by CJ Stroud, who we beat the next week. And then we were lucky enough to play Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers in the AFC Championship game. And Aaron was late for the game. Apparently, he got high and forgot what time the game started, and we easily won that game. And we played the Carolina Panthers in the Super Bowl, and we won again. Wouldn't that be something? All right, so I'm getting loopy. Maybe there is something on this side. Let's wait. I'll have to check that out. Thank you to all of you watching. It's wonderful to see you guys. I want to make sure that I didn't miss any questions. Yes. No, you're very welcome. Had an issue with a little issue with the computer tonight. I need to be moving the little my trees are growing over. This place is going crazy. So I apologize if I lost some signal tonight. Didn't mean to. But stay the Broncos is good. I think we're in a great place. I think next up we've got to get RJ signed. Now you guys know the contract situation there. RJ is you're waiting on another player from another team. Is it the Titans or the Texans, I believe? So they need to get some. I think Kliss did a story on that. Do I have? Maybe I was smart. It's the second best coach in the NFL, according to these guys. Oh, just want to real quick. Quishon Judkins, who got arrested for domestic violence, proverbial. This is one of the guys that a lot of people were screaming for. It's nice to have RJ instead of a guy that's been arrested for domestic violence before the camp even starts. So that was kind of a big one. And I thought I had something on the RJ contract stuff from Kliss that I saved, but I cleared out looks like I cleared out all my bookmarks. The other one I had Broncos cornerbacks, number 6, top 10 unit in the NFL. So I kind of like that. Ravens secondary is number 1. Really? Steelers D-line, Bucks wide receivers. But it's nice to see a Broncos unit in the top 10 in any of these ranks. Get a lot of like little respect stuff out there. It's kind of fun. It's a good time to be a Broncos fan. It's a great time to be 2 weeks away from camp. I think camp is next Friday, a week from next Friday, 2 Fridays. So the 25th. It's a sold out show, as they all are. I do not have tickets. I am not going. We are way too busy at the golf course this time of year for me to head to camp. But Ben, it would have been fun. Thank you. I hope you have a good time there. If you have not seen Sports Talk Denver, Ben did a great interview with Marvin Mims that came out today. So get over there and check that out. And again, check out all the content providers that you can. It's a terrible time of year for content. If this show is any indication, there's proof. It's just not much to talk about. So we're just looking for stuff to talk about. So pulling in Marvin Mims was cool. I love the idea of what they're doing over there with Zach, Joey, and Bree doing the camp preview. So I will watch that myself because I am interested to see what their thoughts are on it. Other than that, I think I'm just really appreciative of everybody that somehow comes out every day and find something to talk about on here. I can't do it myself, but I do like to come in about once a week and say hello. We'll start regular shows in about 2 weeks, and we got a great lineup for you. So all the big names will be back. The competitions will be on, and then don't forget, Ben from Sports Talk Denver and I will be co-hosting the Broncos pre and post game shows. So stay tuned for those two. We'll have more information when that comes up. And so until next time, I guess all I got is go Broncos. Enjoy the rest of your summer. Can't wait for fall, but hey, let's get out there and spend time with friends and family while you can. If you need to learn golf, hit me up. I can help you out. Send me a shot of I'll do a free swing analysis for anybody that DMs me those if I can get to them all. So that's always on the table for you guys. But until we see you next time, go Broncos and go Bo Nix. Talk to you guys soon. Take care.